Hello everyone, it is Futchess and I welcome you to my new enlisted video. In this video I'll give you one tip for each soldiery class in enlisted. And on that, let's get started. So my tip for the medic class is do not forget to lay down your medkit box. It can be very helpful when your allies are very low on health. Another thing to know is that you cannot enter the down state if you do not have a medkit. So having one can mean the difference between life and death. Assaulter. Don't play passively. Your job is to rush the enemies and get as many kills before you go down. Anti-tank gun. Know your tank weak spots. You will need to be familiar with the ammo rack placements and weak spots of the tank you will face on the battlefield. Being familiar with those can make the difference between you destroying that pesky tank and being blown to smithereens by an 88mm shell. Tanker. Same tips as with anti-tank gunners. Plus, you always need to try to stay with your ally infantry. There is a reason why they've done this all the time in real life. It is because infantry is the biggest threat for tank hunters. In a tank, your vision is very limited, so having another set of eyes around you can tremendously help. Attack plane. Be comfortable with your bombing runs. As this is not an easy concept, I will link some very good tutorials videos in the description for you to improve on this. Rifleman. If you're watching this video, you are probably a new player to enlisted, and your rifleman will most likely be equipped with a bolt-action rifle. Those rifles are very good if you are good with aiming them, but very punishing if you miss a shot. My tips with this is try to keep your cool while aiming with those. Personally, I'd rather take half a second more to line up my shot if I'm not confident, rather than waiting a second for my bolt to chamber another cartridge just for me to get killed by that SMG. Sniper. Do not stay at the back camping. Do aggressive sniping. You need to find a sweet spot where you are close enough to have an impact on the objective, be comfortable enough to line your shots, and be far enough for enemies to struggle killing you. Mortar. If the objective is covered by a roof, shoot behind it instead. You will blow the enemies trying to get to the point before they can get in. Fighter pilot. Be aware of your surroundings. An aerial engagement is most of the time won by the pilot who saw the other one first. For this, use your C key, or whatever you binded your freedom key to. Engineer. Okay, so I'm aware it may sound super basic to many of you, but the word needs to be spread to new players. Build rally points. They are the single most important thing you can do in enlisted. Building them will provide your team a spawn point and thus have more presence on the objective. Try to place it close enough so that you have an aggressive spawn point that will bring your team in the battle much quicker and far enough for it to not be discovered by the enemies. Radio operator. Always have map awareness of where your enemies are, so that you can launch destructive artillery strikes on them. Don't worry, if you don't have map awareness for now, it comes with experience. Machine gun. Remember to mount your weapons when you are shooting. Machine guns have horrible recoil, and mounting them will reduce it drastically. If you have nowhere to mount your weapons, at least crouch to reduce some of the recoil before firing. Rider. Do not play them, they are an atrocious squad to grind. But if you really want to play it for whatever reasons, try to get on a good flank and shoot at the unsuspecting infantry. Guerrilla. You are the best squad to hunt down rally points. Enemy rallies emit a Morse code beeping sound when you are near them, so try to be aware of this sound. Locate the rally and destroy it. Keep in mind that if you have an AP mine, you can set up a cheeky trap by placing the mine on top of the rally and getting away. On the next squad spawn, the rally will destroy with the squad. Flame troopers. You can survive longer in fire than other soldiers, so don't be afraid to full commit to a fight if you see a group of enemies. You will probably die, but you will bring them down with you. APC. You are a better rally point. You are more resistant at one, so you can be more aggressive on where you place your APC. Also, do remember that if you place it less than 50 meters away from the objective, it will not be active. Paratroopers. Don't deploy your parachute too soon because it will lead to more time of you being vulnerable in the air. But do not deploy it too late either, so that you do not smash into the ground. I usually count 9 seconds before deploying my own parachute. And that was all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you disagree with one of my tips, please tell me in the comments. Also, I'm open to feedback, so if you have an idea on how I can improve my videos, do not hesitate to tell me. I'll be more than happy to look at your suggestions. And on that, I wish you all a great day. Out.